Hi, welcome to the premiere episode of the Mikey and Diet Show, where we're going to review movies for you. We're fans of movies, we're not critics, so we're not going to give you any of that technical crap you hear from other shows.
Not at all. We're going to be coming to you each week with a new review and new movies. So we're currently under construction, so pardon our crap.
Alright, the first movie we're going to do for you on this premiere episode is the movie 10,000 BC. One of the good things I did like about this movie was the fact that the CG animation in this movie was kick-ass. They really did a good job where they didn't obviously waste any expense in doing a good job, and I really appreciated that about it. And one of the other good things I liked about this movie is the ending credits.
The movie was astounding, and my favorite parts of the movie were actually the first fight scene with the woolly mammoth and the last fight scene. Other than that, that was pretty much about it.
So that leaves the whole movie, so let's get into the bad stuff about this movie. How about just annoying characters? A whole slew of them where you just can't wait for them to die because they're just that way.
Pretty much, I didn't know that cavemen were emo. I was waiting for them to go in the bathroom and slit their wrists, or behind a bush.
Another thing too, this is also supposed to be a dramatic love story. And I've seen more love energy between me and a burger.
Oh, I've seen that.
And I kid you not. There's a couple times too when the camera, I know a lot of people out there don't like jigglies and all this other crap that goes on, but there's this one big fight scene where you can't even see anything that's going on because you're in this tall grass that's taller than the people are, and people are getting killed by something.
I had more action of seeing grass grow than actually people dying. And it's like one of the only scenes you can see man eating chocobos.
And yeah, well, anyways. Another thing for me too was the main bad guy character. They gave him a fake voice where he sounded like Ra from Stargate. Yeah, exactly. And it was just the Stargate references in this thing were just killing me.
We had Stargate, we had Beastmaster, and we had 300. Complete 3 ripoffs.
That, I didn't even think about that. That's right, Beastmaster. Great movie. Way to sit there and reference that. That's real cool. What else?
Pretty much, I was robbed of a great ending, and I wasn't pleased with that.
I was robbed of a movie. I was really pissed off about that.
Oh yeah. Well, I was robbed of sleep, but I wasn't complaining about that.
I kid you not. If I could have gotten up and walked out of this movie in the first half hour, I would have. I was so disinterested in this. The only characters that actually held my interest were the ancillary characters, the side characters. The side characters. They meet up with a whole bunch of tribes from Africa on their trip, and
they were astounding.
They're absolutely astounding. These guys weren't real actors, they were just being themselves. And I'll tell you what, I wish we could have gotten rid of the main characters altogether. The main character is Danae, whose name is said like a million times. He's played by Stephen Strait. Now, a lot of you will remember him from the movie Sky High. He played the main nemesis character, the bad guy who'd always like have the flames coming out of his arms and stuff. And who was the main character chick? What was her name?
Evele.
It was like a...
Evele, deny, no woman for you.
And these people, she was okay, easy on the eyes, but that's about it. That's about it. And what about the dreadlocks? Was that even...
Too many dreadlocks.
Has anybody ever heard of cavemen or even 10,000 BC people with dreadlocks? I didn't know there were many potheads back then.
Well, I didn't know they had telescopes and geometry either. Astrology.
We were aliens back then. So.
Of course.
All right. So basically, what's your bottom line?
Well, it looked good on paper,
but not on film.
Not at all.
All right. Next week, we're going to review the movie Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who. It's a new animated CG actually.
Movie with Jim Carrey.
And here's a big surprise, Steve Carell.
Of course.
When they did the movie Bruce Almighty together and all this other stuff. So they'll be doing that, and who would we like to thank?
Century Theater Park Lane.
All right, so see you all next week. Later.